Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go and do some Megasloth hunting again. I had someone on my channel saying they can't find a Megasloth, so I'm going to just go and prove that we can. Not to try and prove them wrong, but just to kind of revisit and check which areas are best for Megasloth hunting, because I know that they are there, but you may need to server hop a few times. But anyway, let's talk about the locations. We do know there are definitely Megasloths. The first one is Treetops. Again, there's different animals that spawn here. There's Megasloths, there's Snallygasters, and there's a third one. But definitely Megasloths will spawn at Treetops. You might have to server hop 1 to 5 times. Guaranteed, right? There's going to be a Megasloth there. The second location is Motel. So just down here, there's like a little junkyard. It's a little tricky to find, but it's about this location here. There's kind of like a little gray area, and I think it's just, yeah. We'll go take a look and see if we can actually find it. It is tricky to find, but there is one. If you find the junkyard pit, it's like a little scrapyard. It looks like a junkyard deposit. I don't think it's actually a deposit, but if you can find that, then you'll find that location. But the most common one that if I had to go look for Megasloth, I would go down. Yeah, there's just south. Yeah, there's a guarantee of two Megasloths that will spawn here at the same time. Sometimes, most of the time, it's just one. Sometimes it's none. Of course. Again, it depends on your RNG. And again, also back in just behind the motel, yeah, there's also a spot where a Megasloth will spawn. But again, it's all based on RNG, like everything else in this game. Sometimes you'll spawn, sometimes it won't, right? But the one that if I had to choose would be this one, south of the spot here, is almost like I don't want to say guaranteed. It's a guaranteed spot because Megasloths do spawn there, but it's not going to be guaranteed on each server, right? So I just want to be 100% clear, right? Same with the Treetops and same with this location. But anyway, those are locations that I know of that will actually spawn a Megasloth. If you guys are hunting for a pet for your camp, it's extremely tedious and difficult to find a Megasloth. None of these locations, because they're consistent locations, you can actually come here to actually tame an animal. So if that's what you guys are after, don't bother. That's not going to work. You need to find a random location. The one that I can recommend, and again, very tedious, took me sort of like 3 to 4 hours to find one, right? There's kind of two locations here. There's one just below the Denton Sons, right at the corner of this mountain. About this location, there is a random spawn. Look up random maps just so you can make sure you get the right location. Like I said, took me at least 2 to 3 hours to find one. The other location, of course, is the Cranberry Glades, which is over here. Cranberry Glades, just, yeah, again, same thing, tedious, not worth it, don't bother. As far as I'm concerned, the system's broken. You can get a pet. I had 3 Megasloths and I lost them within a week, or 3 different camps, right? So anyway, let us go see if we can find some Megasloths. Let's try Treetops. Let's start off with that. I honestly expect to see Snallygasters. Most of the time, Snallygasters will spawn at this location. So let's go see. We might get lucky today. And then we'll hit the motel. And those are locations. I would go the motel, Treetops, and just below Moss Town. Those are the ones I would server hop. Check all 3 locations on each server, and then keep going, right? And you can even build a camp at some of these locations, and you can actually have a. I guess that's probably the best way to actually have a Megasloth, consistent Megasloth spawn here, right? Okay, let's see what we got here today. It does take all. There's something there. What is that? There you go. So there you go. So I just first try, and we've got a Megasloth here, and he's at Treetops, and just to show you we're at the Treetops location. But again, he's not going to always be here, right? So there's one there for sure. Okay, let's hit the motel, because really that's my favorite spot if you are looking for one. And you might not get it in that first 3 server hops, you know, just keep going. I guarantee you will find a Megasloth at one of these locations. I mean, I'm gonna say within 5 server hops, right? If you check all 3 locations, 4 locations, yeah, you guarantee to find a Megasloth. There's no doubt about it. They just do spawn. That's just how the game currently works. Not to say that how they will continue to work, but okay. So, like I said, my favorite spot is right down here. You just run straight down this road. And there's a couple of trees that they hang out in. And you can kind of look. Let me see if I can see those cliffs there. I'm not seeing any. Normally I'll see some, I don't think so. You'll see kind of, if you're looking at that, you're looking for those kind of cliffs there. You want to kind of go pretty deep in. I can actually see one right there. You can kind of just see the shape. In fact, there's my second one. See, I've got two Megasloths, and this is my first server hop, right? There you go. 2 server hops, that's 3 server hops, and this is my first server, right? So, okay, so there's 2. I guarantee you they spawn here. You have to go quite deep down. They don't always spawn on the same trees, just to be clear. Sometimes I'll see them on this tree, yeah, right? So the trees themselves aren't consistent, but you can kind of see that, you know, they do spawn in the area. But anyway, we're going to try a few server hops because I want to actually show you this location specifically for this. But anyway, let's head behind this hotel, or motel rather. Okay, there are a bunch of ghouls, yeah, that are gonna, if you walk too close to the motel, they'll come running out. But if you kind of walk on the side, yeah, they generally, you want to avoid them. Don't go too close to the motel there. Okay, so we're just gonna head over this little river bankment, whatever you want to call it. So I'm not quite sure. It's generally these trees, yeah, that they will spawn. These couple of trees, this area. We'll see if we can find him. Oh, there we go. There's my 4th one. So I've just found on the one server 4 Megasloths within a minute, right? Okay, let's see if we can go get lucky with our last one. I don't know if I'm on a good server here. Let's head up to Mosstown. Okay, like I said, this one's a little tricky to find. So I kind of head kind of towards this direction. We kind of, I can't quite remember, but it's kind of, like I said, it's just kind of, there's like this little brown spot. Your map might be different. Let's see if we can go, see if we can find him. Or at least the junk pit. But you can kind of walk it kind of just a slight northeast, I guess. Look for like a, let me see if I can find it, yeah. It does take me a while to find it unless you spot the Megasloth first. Oh, that's interesting. I've never found this first. And the tinfoil hat location. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we've gone way down, way too far down. So let me head up here. It's not as far down, I don't think. That's too far. Oh, here we go. I think this is the location. I don't see a Megasloth, but this is kind of what I'm looking for. So let's take a look where we are on the map. So yeah, just to, if you do have that brown spot, it's kind of just to the right. I believe this is location. But it's not going to be here all the time. But anyway, let's see. Let's do a few server hops at the motel just so I can show you that they do spawn there at the hotel on a more frequent basis. And then maybe we'll come back and we'll try and take a look, but it's kind of just to the right here. Not too far from Mosstown. Okay, so let's head back down. In fact, let's just do a server hop right here. Why don't we do a server hop here right here? We are here. Let's see where it puts us. It'll probably put us at Mosstown. Yeah, straight up Mosstown there. So let's take a quick look at the maps again. Not too far from where we are by the looks of it, if I'm correct. Maybe it's not this location. This is too close, I'm thinking. This is where we were. First, definitely, yeah, this is not the location. He's much further. There's got to be another location. Yeah, so let's head up this way. Yeah, that's too close. You definitely can't see him from Mosstown. He's kind of more this distance. At least I think he is. The problem is you can't VATS him anymore because yeah, I'm gonna have to just double check another video. I'll make a different video on this location specifically. Anyway, let's not waste too much time here. He's in this area. If you want to look, yeah, I think that's too close. I think he's more down here somewhere, to be honest. Anyway, let's head down to the motel here quick. Okay, we are back here. So let's go and see how lucky we are on the server. Oh, there's one there. Yeah. I don't see a second one. So like I say, you have to go quite deep in here. Sometimes you'll get them. Sometimes you'll be walking around, right? They won't be just in the trees. But anyway, there's definitely one. Second server, hop there, and he's on the tree. Let's see if we can go find. Anyway, I showed you the other location behind the motel. Let's not waste time with that one. And let's do maybe a couple more server hops in this location. And then we'll call it a video. Okay, third server. And there he is, same one there again. Okay, is it different? You can, well, I'm thinking it's a different color, but I couldn't see him at night. Okay, so normally, like I said, you find one in this location, typically, and then, you know, you get lucky, sometimes you'll get two. Okay, let's do one more server hop. But that's been pretty consistent. I had a Megasloth on every server. That's why I think if you checked all 4 locations, in my mind, I think you would have at least one Megasloth in one of those locations, if not more. Right? Sometimes you'll get 4, sometimes you'll get 3, sometimes you'll get 2, and if you're very unlucky, you'll get none. But I think that's unlikely. You got more of a chance of getting one than not getting one, I think. Okay, this is our last check, so let's go around here and take a quick look. Okay, I'm not seeing one on this server. Oh, there is. So it took a little while to spawn in. But there, 444 in my case. I got lucky. It's still lagging. It's still not showing me it's a Megasloth. Okay, there he is. Okay, so there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Let me know if there's any other areas that you prefer to go for Megasloth. Put them down in the comments to help other people out. But yeah, this is pretty much a good location to come to. But yeah, let's head back up to those other locations. Like I said, Treetops. Let's head back behind this motel here. Let's see if we can find one here quick. And then let's head back to Mosstown. Let's see if we can find that location. Oh, there we go. So that second one. So the best chance of actually having a Megasloth pet in your camp is build your camp somewhere at one of these locations. Now the other place that I've seen or read about, and I haven't found myself, is, where is that? It's Son's Brothers. I believe somewhere down here. I haven't actually found the location. If somebody knows, but I think it's somewhere here in this area. It's by the Sunday Brothers cabin. There's another Megasloth. But I just haven't spent enough time. But like I say, if you, out of the top of my head, Treetops, the Motel, and Mosstown are the locations I would go and look for one. So let me see if I can quickly find that Mosstown location. So let's head over there. I'm going to look at one of my previous videos quick. We don't waste any time yet. So this is where the location is for the Megasloth, by Mosstown. It's by this curve. And the junkyard has a car. There's kind of two. The one that we're close by is actually two junkyards. Yeah, well, there's a bunch here, I guess. Anyway, this is where you find it. So like I said, if you build a camp close by, you can have a pet you can kill, and it'll keep coming back and keep coming back, and you can keep getting resources. So It's kind of cool if you were found a location that had a Megasloth close by, right? So thanks for watching. Enjoy.